Good morning, everyone. My name's Peter Warwick. I am a variety streamer, and we're going to try playing this game. If I can get my Twitch thing to work here. Sorry for the double speak. We're going to hop right into it. I watched someone else play it, and it reminded me of Skyrim. So I was like, I want to give this game a try. So that's what we're going to do. Make sure our sound's good. Okay. I hope you all have a good time. We're gonna do some role playing. And I'm just gonna actually try and enjoy the game. I heard it's similar to Baldur's Gate 3. I really enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3. So here's to hoping it's another fun experience. Suckdoll. Suckdoll?
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Ooh.
We need more arrows! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Trebuchet? I can't even imagine.
Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
I'm digging the music. Oh gosh.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Is my name Godwin?
Shoot him!
Defend the front ramparts. Oh, there was a tutorial in the top left. I didn't even look.
Got him!
I'm told this game is very lifelike from the few videos I watched. My friend playing it. I missed!
Die, you swine! Get ready! Heavy inside! Die,
Warwick,
you swine!
move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Come on, then.
Defend the gate in the courtyard?
Godwin, get over here with that cross and join the line. For fuck's sake! Help them with that Die! Don't stop! What the fuck are they waiting for?
Say, yeah, where's the oil? Where's the fire? I can't even imagine.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Die! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Draw my sword. Just get you it for me. Oh gosh. It's dark. Fight. Press blank to attack. Wait. Oh, that guy's bad. E to push it down.
I'll hack you to ribbons!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
Pretty sure that one word wasn't Latin.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper!
Oh, I'm down. I'm ready. I saw somebody play the first like hour or two, so some of this is familiar to me. But I do know there's multiple endings for the game. So I know my story will eventually be different. So just sit back and enjoy the several weeks earlier. Okay. Sit back and enjoy the story. It's very immersive in the beginning, but it's good. It made me buy the game, so let's enjoy it together.
Audentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that
These guys'
hellhole
character
where
dynamics
we
are
can
fun.
finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry,
Hey,
looking
chat.
forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
It's supposed to be like Baldur's Gate 3. I kind of want to be a
talking
twat.
to you today. Never mind then.
Oh.
Why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
He might be.
It does look like that.
Might be
He'll
testing
hand
you.
over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be
I did
sure
notice
you won't
when
botch
people
it.
play this game, you don't have time to think over
How could I
stuff. You have a very
possibly
short
fuck it up?
window.
There are foreign armies rampaging through
Very short
Bohemia.
window to
The
respond.
king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I won't stand a chance against them.
Oh, we could take him.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von
Perkstein.
Berloff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What's your play style? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He's also infamous for a short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. So I guess this is where I get to start becoming who I want to be. I've been thinking a little bit about who I want to be in this game, and this is where I have a problem. Part of me just wants to play the character that I feel like Henry's supposed to be in this story, from the little bit I saw of someone else playing. But part of me wants to be somebody different, because that's the RPG fun side. And I was intrigued by the scout side, or the stealth option. So, I mean, yes, I know, but I don't want to do chat. I don't want to be a I don't want to be a Balthazar in this game. Balthazar was what I played in Baldur's Gate 3, for those watching, and I was a self-centered bard who did everything for himself. I don't want to be self-centered in this game. I don't think so. Right now I'm thinking I want to be sneaky and I want to get really good at hand-to-hand combat. I'm going to be like a martial arts person if the game will let me, because that would be kind of funny for a medieval world if I was skilled at hand-to-hand combat. Sneaking. Okay, let's get back in.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, there's still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
And chat, this is where I feel like I need screenshots, because they explain what these are. And then as you play the game, all they do is they put the icons up. They don't tell you what your choices are. And I'm getting old, so I don't know if I'll remember all this. So speech. Peacefully without conflict. Coercion. Forked tongue. This is kind of the deceptive route. Smiling, happy. Resolve it nicely. Be deceptive. Charisma. You make use of your noble appearance and reputation. Okay. Domination. You make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Okay. Kind of pride. Maybe that's how I'll remember it. I'm a good guy. I'm full of myself. Black heart. Okay. You try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Okay. Dread. Threats might work. The persuasion skill, oh, okay, is influenced by your other stats and skills. Okay. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. So for option, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Okay, so this will be the reputation. My coin, my stats. This is what I thought was cool about the game. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, which is cool, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless because they're violent people. Just claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. I like that because Baldur's Gate 3 was all about numbers, whereas this is more than numbers. It's your appearance.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Oh.
More like some uppity brat.
My story's
Did
already
you say
different
you were a tracker
than the
What
other
would you know
person's.
about documents? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir
I
Hanush of
feel like I
Leipa,
need to remember these
Divish of
names
Tarnberg,
and these
and
places.
Ranzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle
Friendly.
to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
We should start talking like this. Bring it back, right? Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
So the tutorial for this game is very long, and it's immersive story-wise,
Come on, fellas.
but we'll get
Camp
there.
here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Well, thanks, Hans. Hans! Alright, I did up my mouse sensitivity, and it does feel a little bit fast. I think I did it too fast, because I did tick it up a bit. We're gonna tick it down 1. So there's tips here. Yeah, this feels good. I can look around quick. Do I want it faster? No, I think it was too fast. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. This is our journal, chat. We got all of them, our main, our side quests, our tasks. So we got a little map. Okay, we'll keep the story progressing. We'll look at that all later. I like the little compass at the top, because I am directionally challenged.
Henry! Whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking!
Come here.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a...
J. Oh, interesting. And there's a whole thingy here. Does this give us more lore for the story? Or does it just kind of summarize what just happened? Me, Sir Hans, Capon, and our armed escort are on our way to the Trotsky Castle to deliver a message to the Lord there, Sir Otto von Burgo. Von Burgo is the most influential man in the League of Lords, and our task is to try and enlist his support in the resistance against King Sigmund and rescuing King Wenceslas from captivity. Okay, so we're on Team Wenceslas. Everyone is counting on us. Sir Hans of Lapia, Margrave Jops of Moravia, and my father, Sir Ragzig Kaboya. We arrived in view of Trotsky's castle, but on the road we encountered company. The situation was tense. Interesting. So it's somewhat of a summary, but it's also more immersive stuff. Talking like... Wait, how do I know? Oh, it's on the bottom right where it says stuff.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make
Henry.
fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Me too.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
I'm not so sure about that. Even the best of folks can fall out. One small wrong word robs them up the wrong way.
That's true.
Next thing you know, the claws are out.
Aye, I suppose. Still, though, I reckon it'll be fine. Mind where you're going?
Sorry, bro. Oh, that's a horse.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
It's dissing my dog. Okay, yeah, here we have the option. Okay, this was the be nice. This was the I'm a nice guy. This is the... Oh yeah, and the numbers. But the numbers don't always mean you'll get something.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Berghoff's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right then, here's your sausage.
I'm a noble's
and
bastard?
don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
Oh, thank you. To feed the mutt, look at him. To feed the mutt, look at him. I'm looking at him if he'll sit still. Left alt. Oh, I can give him commands.
Here you go. Take it.
Behavior. Free, heal, stay, heal. I can track? No. Wait.
Heal.
Does that mean he'll follow me?
Come on, Conrad.
What? Henry?
Let's throw a few dice.
Distracted chat.
How many times do
Look
I
at the
have to tell
thingy.
you?
Left
I
left
ain't
alt.
playing with you.
Why not?
Behavior. Oh no, commands.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I
Search.
always win.
Oh.
Always lose.
Oh, what? That's cool. What is this? Thistle?
Very droll.
Gather.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
Why am I gathering thistle? Do I want thistle? You received 3 thistle. Oh dear. I hit inventory. Maps, journals, inventory, players box, codexes. I see. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we'll learn this in time. Categories, names, equipped items, amount, strength, quality, weight, price. Henry has this item equipped or in one or more of his outfits. Okay. Poison is applied to the item. Item is stolen. Item has dirtiness or bloodiness. So hand is stolen. Poison, blood, current money. Oh my gosh. Hat, helmet, padding, hood, neck guard, ring, necklace, dagger, belt. Can do lots of weapon slots. Plate, coat, shirts. Wow. I mean, I guess that's true. They probably dressed like that back in the day. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or a hood. The helmet will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. That makes sense. Makes sense. A Gabenson is a long, thick, padded shirt that forms a cushiony layer between your body and the metal armor that protects you. Quilted hose. Shoes under spurs. Makes sense. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. That's nice. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Multiple coat of arms on an item means that you have it equipped in multiple outfits. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. Okay. So I don't have to redress myself every time. I like it. Oh my gosh. This is a lot to process. Weapon, armor, food, books, materials, quest, other. Oh, I do have a weight limit. Oh, what is happening right now? I didn't want to click something. What is this? Am I meant to see this over here? Is my screen messed up? Am I zoomed in too much? Am I meant to see what these things are? Chat, what do you guys think? I can't read this over here. This side's not changing though. Journal. Henry stats, abilities, and current status. You'll earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skill, and warfare capabilities. You can always try changing the resolution. I looked at that before I started playing, and I thought my resolution was correct. I'll look at it, though. Improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. And other tabs, you'll find buffs, your reputation, recall combos, or check the status. Oops. Close. Okay, this one... Okay, this filled out, but this is not... Oh, wait. Okay, it is doing that then. Wait. It's like sliding over. But that one doesn't have this one. So if I keep it here, if I slide over to player, it stays the same, which was this thing. Crafting. But if I go to crafting, I can't read this thing. So my screen is squished. Sorry, chat. This is the riveting content you wanted to watch. I really thought I fixed this. Isn't chat Itchy Pillow? This is what my computer's at, though. I'm really sure that was because that's what we have from my other games. Which one would you suggest? I know, like that. I thought it was right. Why? If you knock someone out after they've already seen your face, or you're not quick enough, they'll remember you when they regain consciousness and report you to the guards. I like that. Lifelike. Weird. I guess we'll just... Oh, but it's telling me about the hat, isn't it? Yeah, it changes these stats. Wait, item info? Oh! I have to actually, like... push these buttons. Huh, look at that. Okay. So then if I go to... which one was hidden? Player? Was it crafting? I feel like I'm gonna really get into this game. Hopefully. I do like story games. Okay, I think we fixed it. I just have to push, like... I just have to push buttons to open it up. Okay. After that riveting UI experience.
I know you only too well. It's all one little game, and then you go and take my last groschen.
What's going on?
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Really? Is that...
This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. A fellow...
Okay, I do know from watching someone else that there's an item in here, so we're gonna go steal it, you know? Or we're gonna go... grab it. You can just look at it? A mysterious playing die found in a ruined house. Suspiciously, it tends to land on 1. Well, I say we just, we'll take that. Oh yeah, can I change my perspective? Can I look third person, or is this always first person? Maybe it is. Where's the table from?
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
That's fair.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
What do I get
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right, it's a deal.
Let's do it, chat. Dice, basic rules. All right. Chat. This is a real dice game. When I was watching someone else play this part, it was funny. I'd actually played this game in real life with my neighbors. And instead of reading it to you, I'll just explain it to you while we go, okay? You want to get ones and fives, or you want to get trips or quads. Yeah. Choose the dice and badges you want to play with. Shoot. I don't want to play. Doesn't he have dice? I didn't want to cheat. Can I play with his dice? Bro, why can't I play with his dice? That seems cheap. I don't want to steal from him.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my
Get up, inventory, talk.
I see you've got dice set up.
Sure thing, Henry.
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you...
And if I win...
Well, I've...
Okay, I can
Sounds fair
skip
to me.
dialogue. Well, I don't want to use my cheating dice. Confirm?
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Okay, I want to make 1,500 points. And so if you don't score, you lose all your points. Ooh, I want to keep this. Wait, hold die. So that makes 1,000 points. And now if I hold them and re-roll, I could try to get more points, get ones or fives or trips. But if I don't get a 1 or a 5 or trips, then I will lose all the points I got. So we want to score and pass, because that's almost our goal. So he also got 1,000.
My God, I'm done.
One, two. So we're gonna keep the 1. We're gonna hold that die. I want to re-roll the other 5 though. Oh, score and continue. No. Oh, is that it? Score and continue. Now, if I get the rest of my other 5 die to score... Oh, shoot. These are cheap dice. If I get the rest of my... Oh, I won. So if you get all of your dice to score, you can re-roll all 6 again. And then you can re-roll all 6. And keep going as long as you get scoring dice. Score and pass.
You must have a... Damn your eyes.
Thank you.
You
I
played
didn't...
well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
I mean, I do know from the other person playing that Oates' ring was a...
Fuck it. Tankard! Stop with that!
It's from his wife.
Your whistling is
But
getting
shame
my
on him
nerves the whole way.
for
Leave it off this evening at least.
for gambling his wedding ring.
Look out!
Hey, Oates. I won a ring off Tankard at dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine.
Yeah, don't
I
gamble
lost it
your wife's
yesterday.
wedding ring.
Would you give it back to me? After all, I gave you that sausage out of the goodness
It's
of
true.
my heart. Be fair, Henry.
Don't cry, Oates. Here.
What? I don't get the option?
You're a good lad, Henry. Thanks.
All right. Interesting. So dice show up.
Henry,
I'm gonna suck at this part, chat.
was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? They got us all. The way you provoked him.
Bro, I didn't mean to provoke him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have.
It's
We're
fun
lucky
because
they
my
didn't shoot
story's
us down
already
on the
different
spot.
from the other person, so
Did you
he's
notice how many of them
dialogue-wise.
were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I'm sorry, Hans. I'm sorry.
I apologise. You're right.
I am
That's
his
all right.
bodyguard. He is my lord.
I understand how you feel.
I gotta be nice.
This tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow
Oh,
in front of Von
reputation
Berg.
gained, which means I can
I'm
lose
here to
reputation with
support you.
Hans. Oh
Deliver our
no.
message and fulfill our
I didn't
mission.
realize you could
If
lose.
we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously.
Sounds good.
Well, since you're
So he's wanting to
sure
prove
of
himself.
yourself,
I'm wanting to
how
prove
about
myself.
stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey with a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
No, it's wager.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
All right. I equip helmet. I should add my padded coif and my helmet. And a sword. Training sword. All right. Where's my sword?
So, should we start?
Well, they're gonna watch.
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Press 1
Let's
to draw
get
a
warmed
weapon.
up.
Okay.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress
Press
me.
blink to perform an attack. You select the direction of your attack by moving the mouse. The 3 long spikes in the upper part of the rosette are used to select the direction of your attack, while the arrow at the bottom is used for stabs. Interesting. So, whoosh, 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 or whoosh. This is what I thought. This is where I think I'm gonna suck at this game. So,
Come on. We don't have all night.
I know, bro. Chill, Hans.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
You can chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress. Chaining attacks is faster and more. So, what if I go left, right?
Nice job.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Maintaining your cover
Now
costs
save
you
the
stamina
advice
and amount
and
proportional
try
to
it
strength of a
yourself.
blocked attack.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
Okay. Gosh. Do you block?
Good. Nice.
Oh, I can still move, duh. So it's a low block?
Why don't you cover yourself?
Oh, I gotta go sideways?
Wrong.
I heard this game was lifelike. I need to watch what my opponent does. I suck at games like this.
Why don't you cover yourself?
Yep, I'm gonna suck.
Wrong.
Bro, can you not?
Defend
Can you
yourself
just give me a
properly.
moment? You're coming from up high, so I should use a sideways block? Hit me. No.
good.
Ah, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
This is awesome.
Perfect block, eh?
You can perform a perfect block by pressing
Start your
block
attack
during the
then.
opponent's attack when the green symbol of shields.
Nice, Henry. You're doing great, Henry. Nice.
Okay.
What about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I?
Counter
Nothing to
attack.
it.
Perform right after you
I
perfect
just
your
follow
first
up
block.
a perfect block immediately with a
Attack.
strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Okay.
Why didn't you strike afterwards?
I'm trying, bro.
Good, Henry. Nice.
So basically, I'll just look for a green shield and blue swords.
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon.
Oh gosh.
You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Hit his unprotected side, so I should hit from the left.
Good riposte. Ooh. Oh, I was too slow. Nice. Nice work, Henry. All right, all right. I
Wait,
get
by
it.
using
I see.
zones?
Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
I like being a little cheeky.
100? How about 200?
Yeah.
Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Oh gosh. Hi, buddy. Oh gosh.
To a good start.
Oh, I lost stamina, didn't I? Oh, I'm gonna lose stamina. I gotta reset. Oh gosh. This is intense. This is like, you have to think a lot. So I need to attack him from the right. Because he's holding his sword. Oh gosh. That doesn't look good. I thought this guy wasn't that.
I haven't got a hope.
What the heck? I'm gonna run out of stamina again. He keeps going high. Does he respond to what I do? Oh, he does. If I go down, he protects.
Put up a fight at least.
Oh, I'm a noob, okay? Whatever, relentlessly attack. Oh, I can't swing anymore. I'm worn out. So I can go beyond my,
You haven't got a hope.
I'll get up in his face. How do I get out of here? I feel like we wailed on each other a lot.
How do you do it?
Oh!
I yield. Enough. Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
Thank you.
You won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Just give me 100, bro. You don't have to give me 2. It's okay. What are we doing?
Don't hold back!
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Good to know.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh gosh. Interesting. There's no numbers for these.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours.
Oh, this is
What
probably
was
from
her
the
name
first
now?
game, which I know nothing
Teresa.
about.
She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
Oh.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like,
Oh my
is
gosh.
she any good? Get me?
I don't know what happened with Teresa. She's my sweetheart.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
A monk then.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
They're trying to change the subject.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what
Was
I
I?
call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent. I was with you the whole time.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a
Oh.
nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse.
That's right.
And that's the truth.
That's right. I am as
And what
quiet as a
about,
mouse.
time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Oh, see, here's the timer. Why would I say that, though? I wouldn't say that.
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman.
My bro's got
the
it.
Royal Chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
Sick.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails. Ha! That's pure poetry.
True, true. Just make sure you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain.
Was a
But that's
blacksmith
another matter.
apprentice.
I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
I'll take him out.
So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
Apparently it
No
wasn't that
thanks.
good.
I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Okay, this cutscene's long.
Fellas,
I gotta
come
use
and
the
help us
restroom.
Get out of this armor.
Are you
I
really
remember
going
this
to
one.
bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Peeping Toms.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Crouch by pressing C.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Or how about we not sneak, Hans? Though apparently there's no way to. Can I just ditch? The game's like, no, you will go. All right.
Follow me. Carefully. No
Control to crouch slower.
Give us away.
I just walked through
Hear
it.
that singing? They must be
All right, here we
close.
go. Gotta be immersive. Bunch of peeping Toms.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on. Let's get closer.
You're not crouching. Does it? Sorry, I was curious if it showed, interesting. So it like writes what you did and it logs it like a story so I can go back and read it. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it saves it at the end and you can like read your whole story.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way.
I feel like she'd hear
Right
us.
in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Press G to throw a pebble next to the girl.
Hey? All right. What was that? What's this racket here?
She wouldn't hear people splashing through. Hans. They're also doing laundry. That's not good.
I told you to...
Shoot. Oh.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Not the old man. Brutal.
Don't be a fool, Henry.
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Why do I feel like this person with the hidden face is gonna come
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
into play later?
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Oof.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Off his horses, quick!
We done got shot!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Pretty sure you're not supposed to yank it out. I think you're supposed to break it off and leave it in there.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage.
Oh, God.
I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
That was weird. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you right now. Enemies are searching for you. That's adorable, by the way, that little icon. You can find an explanation of all the stats. What? What? I didn't finish it. Oh, my BFF, Hans.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Okay.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
We can kill him.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
and
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond.
Behind
They
you?
didn't succeed in swimming
Bro, I'm
to
the
other
scout.
side of the pond. I want to know.
Though I guess I did stress him out
Give me a full
by
report.
being a loose cannon.
Sacre.
Footprints,
He'll see
footprints,
us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think
Get to work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Bandit.
And that's scary
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in pitch black. With all your
Maybe I don't want that heading. I put the setting on where it tells you who's talking. I mean, I assume they were bandits, but Maybe I want to be even more immersive and not know if they're bandits.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick.
Moving down instead of being high up. Just can't seem to get pulled out.
Oh, no, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
They're playing into the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Bro, this way? Hello? What are you doing?
What now?
This way.
They're here.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
But you... Wait, what? What? This did not happen when I watched the other person play. This is like tutorial mode. Apparently not. Try again? Okay, at least it remembered. I heard saving was...
Get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
I'm very confused. Guess we'll stay crouched the whole time.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Wow, I didn't know you could die in this part.
Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think they could swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up. Or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in pitch black. When all your talk doesn't blind you.
Even out. Catching some naked men at the fort is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
But I still can't see blood.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Shouldn't you be
They're
keeping
coming
watch
here.
instead?
Stand
You
still.
reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run,
Here.
quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Just can't
Now what? Hans, I'm trying to follow you, but I kind of got killed because you didn't move quick enough that one time.
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Cut those Purifar! They're playing into the rock! Hurry!
Bro, last time you
We'll catch them at the top.
stood here too long.
What
I
now?
died here last time. I don't know. Where are we going, bro? I left early and I died.
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
I'm dodge and weave?
Now, for fuck's sake.
Apparently I just got hit by the random arrow. Wow.
Hey, get over here.
What? What, bro?
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
Why not?
But they'll catch us.
Yeah.
You don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Okay. Game saved.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
There were soldiers there, so I set off after you. Corva. That was a hellish maze. Let's go then.
Oh, shoot.
You're a dead man!
Oh, gosh. It's my dog!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then Then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster.
I can
Still
go back
have
to
a
being a
long way to go
blacksmith.
till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
Dude, the cinematography's
For
so
love of
good.
God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
Boofta.
He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
We won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
Let's be real with the bro.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman.
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can,
Hallucinating.
pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come
Aw, that was my sweetheart. Wasn't it?
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
We're still in the we're still in the tutorial chat.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Dude, I'm not quick enough to decide. It's gonna be a problem.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
This Bianca? My sweetheart? Ooh, dude, they got, like, attacked by a lot of people. Aww. How did I get out? I guess this is from the first game that I never played. Oh, I ran. Aww.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Oh, is this where I was in the beginning?
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
No, Hans! My bro! Hans!
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of
Not
for now.
Hans, Hans.
But he was on the edge there for a bit.
hands.
And so were you,
these
lad,
hands.
so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Gotta put on a brave face for the lady.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Bushenna.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually in the game. Your bleeding gradually depletes your life and can even kill you. Ooh, to stop the bleeding, open the inventory and apply enough bandages to all wounded body parts.
This wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up.
Let's bandage it up. Use E. Is that right? Still bleeding. Wait, what? Ugh. I'm bleeding, boys. I'm bleeding.
Quick, before I bleed out.
Find and grab something to eat. Open your inventory and eat the food by holding down E. You can also eat from the pot on the stove.
Aye.
What are these icons on the right?
Belly.
I don't know what those mean, but okay. Cook item. You can cook most food stuff over a fire. The game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some savior schnapps. I'm gonna be needing to save for sure. Thanks. What was it? Bavra? Growler. Dead body. Take your torch. Hunter's bell. Do I want these beggar's hose? I wonder if I can wash the clothes. Give me your stuff. You have bandages? Do I want this stuff? Can I wash the clothes? I wonder. How real is this game? There was a trough, she said, right? Push yourself up by the trough. Ooh.
Oh, I feel like a new man.
Show yourself the Baz. Can I, like, wash your clothes? What if I grab the hood? Can I wash the hood? Change outfit, help, exit, equip, drop. Apparently, or I can't wash it at a trough at least. That's not a good look. I'm not wearing it, am I? No, I need to wear the short tunic though. Yeah, I can't be running around with my Can I give my stuff back to him? I can't put it back on him. I don't want to be walking around with this. Hey, buddy. We're like on a new thingy. So she lives over here. I wonder if I can come visit her again. Be nice.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's
Fair.
wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage.
Fun fact, I have
It's on
dug
account
a
of us that
6-foot
he's here
grave
anyway.
before.
I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
It was for my good friend's
And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job,
large
is the least I
dog
owe
who
you.
died.
Well,
And they have
if
bears
you
on their
think
property.
You can manage it, good. But
So
don't
I
overstrain yourself.
Didn't want the bears digging them up
And
and eating the dogs,
thanks.
so I buried
Where
him
should I put him?
6 feet deep.
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You're going to need all the things.
New codex entry. So this tells me we'll have to read those later. Carry the corpse to the stream, which is the eye. I think what I'll probably do is after I finish the after I finish this tutorial, I'll probably stop the stream, might make lunch, and then I might reboot it. I kind of wanted to try uploading these on YouTube, so I feel like I should have them in shorter.
Ah, shit! shoulder.
content form.
This bastard's hard work.
Drop.
I'll
Okay.
put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Start digging. Just anywhere? Okay. So yeah, I think I'll probably take a half an hour break and then I'll reboot the stream so I have a shorter video to upload. Because I'm not planning on editing anything. I don't got the time for that. We'll give everyone the real raw experience. Sounds about right. Aww. Watching after his house. Making sure nobody... How do I get to this place? Oh, here we go. Making sure nobody bothers her. I like it.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
I know.
Tell me when it's gonna rain.
It might. What was it? Purple and white? Here we go. Oh, here's a meadow. There was a rabbit.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Yeah, let's grab it all while we're here. There's more over here, looks like. Oh yeah, look at all this sage. Should I leave some for the old lady chat?
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
You're right. Except I only picked one chamomile. I should go pick more chamomile. It's interesting how you have to know what you're looking for in order to interact with it. Like, they're not highlighted or anything. But I can interact with it as long as I'm looking at it. Okay, I'll do this last patch and we'll head down there. Let's show how much I have. Materials? I have a lot more chamomile and sage. Any more sage? I think not. What the heck?
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
No, also just solely violence. Sometimes even the worst enemies can be reasoned with.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Arm yourself. Okay. I can't save either.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, is there a timer? Oh, shoot. Huntsman, the highest number doesn't always work. But I do look like a huntsman.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds around here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Yeah, bro. Don't look at me like that. You loser. Get out of here.
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Hold on, lady. What's this? What you got in here? This is the chicken house. Okay.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to know why all this is happening.
her eyes are kind of glassed
Your friend
over.
was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits.
Reputation gained.
I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through
Reputation
you.
gained.
You thought up quite a
Thank you.
story.
Thank you, man.
It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be alright?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Alright, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I have a book here with the recipe. But it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. Brewing potions. You can brew potions at the alchemy bench. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Why are you standing like that? You track me with your eyes? That's pretty cool, actually. All right. Start alchemy. What am I making?
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Okay.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
By pressing Q, you can switch between recipes and the herbarium. When you're finished reading, go back to brewing by pressing Q. Oh. Dispels fatigue but lowers speech. So you can get like buffs basically. Very poisonous.
You must have read it by now, surely.
I'm sorry, yes ma'am. I did grab thistles earlier if I still have those. Adds stamina, reduces speech. Okay, focus, bro. That's the one we want. Is that the only recipe she has? Okay. Sleep heals you faster and of good quality. Energy replenishes faster while sleeping.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, 1 handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage, add it to the cauldron, finally pour.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Yes, ma'am. Oil.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Press E to move it.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the
To get it
fire
boiling, you have to
blazing
fan the
under
fire by
cauldron
squeezing
using
the bellows.
Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Hold on, lady. 2 wine, or you'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile. Add the chamomile and wait for 1 turn. Okay, 2 handfuls of chamomile.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of
Before
sand
putting it on the fire, turn. Okay, turn the sand glass over.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Oh,
Ain't
shoot.
that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a file and
Take the
pour
file
it
from
in.
the shelf and select the cauldron. To distill, take the file and select the retort. To distill, take the file and select the retort. Is that this thing?
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Strong chamomile brew. So, wine. Oh, they're not gonna let me do it.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest.
Heck
Go
yeah.
and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Yes, ma'am. You get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. Yeah, what are these icons on the bottom? Right. By my health bar. Sit, sleep, and save. I can just sit? And look around? Aw, alright. Let's sleep. How long do you want to sleep? W is plus an hour? Effects. Oh, is this taking my food? That would put me at... Do I sleep 12 hours? Whatever. I don't think we need a mid-max right now.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
So he returned the sword to the buyer, and he mistreated him.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
You killed my father, prepare to die. Any vibes? Anyone? Princess Bride?
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
It's like longest tutorial ever, but it's pretty good.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Henry's in love.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life.
Good job,
she
Ma.
said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back
Ishtoth is the
and
bad
avenge
guy.
my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
What strikes me? I don't know. I kind of just want to see what the answer is if I do that. But I wouldn't flirt with this girl. I gotta be nice. I wouldn't want to creep them out. I don't know. Do I believe dreams don't mean anything? What does Henry believe? Probably, it's the sword, man.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got
for
something else for you too.
those in chat
Come
just
along,
tuning back
and we
in.
must save Ma from the clutches of his
Or those who
lordship.
skipped ahead. We, oh, perk points. Hold on. You can use them to unlock other abilities and upgrades. The list of perks can be opened by pressing P. We are still in the tutorial. We found a cottage in the woods, and the old lady there does herbs, and she is patching us up and healing us. And Hans, my my lord, of whom I am his bodyguard, he came out of the woods. Well, came out of the woods. He also was injured, and he's feeling better now. He's coming back. P for perks, she said. Skill info D. Okay. P for perks. Titles don't honor the people that wear them. People honor the titles they hold. That's... Preach that. Your main level reflects your overall progress through the game and the general prowess of your character. Your main level will grow as your strength, agility, vitality, speech, and levels do, as well as completing quests and progressing through the main story. Maximum level for all stats and skills, as well as your main level, is 30. Alright, we won't bore you with these. I'll probably read what these are about off stream, unless you guys really want me to go through them. Oh, these are all my stats. Oh. So we got our general stuff here. Why do these have stars over them? Oh, that's right. I did watch a short YouTube video about this because I was confused. I got perk points, but you can't just spend them wherever. You get them for certain areas. When you do certain things, you'll get perks for certain stuff. So it looks like I got it for vitality and speech. This must be from my woodsman stats I chose. Conspicuousness. Oh, that probably changes with your clothes you wear. Skills. Alchemy. This one sounds like drinking. Bibit Hera. Bibit Heras. Bibit Miles. Am I even pronouncing that right? As your drinking skills increase, alcohol will have less of an effect on you. Therefore, you won't get drunk as quickly, and if you do, the hangover will be milder and pass sooner. You'll also be at less risk of succumbing to a pernicious addiction through frequent drinking. I feel like you're more at risk for a pernicious addiction if you frequently drink. But beware, however how high your drinking skill, you'll never completely rid yourself of the risk of addiction. Unsurprisingly, you can increase your drinking skill by drinking all sorts of alcohol or alcohol-based potions. Funny. That's so funny. And here's all your different ways to upgrade it. Oh, you can read about them. The experienced reveler. Bad day? Have a beer and you'll feel better. Got an important assignment coming up? Tip one back for courage. Just got robbed of everything you own? Beer is the poor man's bread, and also a cure-all. When you're drunk, life is just somehow nicer. The bonuses of the positive phase of drunkenness come into full effect earlier. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of thought that went into this game. Buffs, perk points. Oh, so I have perks for these? Like I could put perks. Oh, so I have none in alchemy. They're all dark. But if I have one, I can choose to... Oh, I hit E to learn. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably read these off stream just so we can keep the story going. Combat. Looks like we got perks for that. Combos. There's no perks here, but... Unarmed. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to see what was good at. Jawbreaker. Yeah, at least this looks fun. Okay, stay focused. We want to finish the tutorial here. Combos, we got buffs, reading spot, hunger. Oh, this is that. Those things down below by my health bar. These are my buffs, okay? Reputation. Interesting. People of the forest. Gravediggers. Let's go be friends with the gravediggers. Heck yeah. Dude, there's so much thought into this game. I'm excited. Statistics? Dice games lost. Dice games won. Money won at dice. People beaten at dice. Huh. Money saved by haggling. That's fun. Okay. Let's keep... we'll do perks later off stream. So we don't bore you with that. I can update you on what we chose. What are we supposed to be doing now? Join the others for breakfast.
I could go for something to eat now.
I literally could go for lunch too, Henry. Wait, didn't she have an upstairs? Let's just snoop around real quick. What was up here? Another bed. Lockpick medium. No, I'm not gonna steal from these people. They're nice. They've been
Look
nice.
who's finally up! Henry!
Yeah, I think this was a
Come and
long
join us.
cutscene. I'm gonna use the restroom
Good
again.
morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Oh, I was wondering if there's gonna be a time on this.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Oh.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What
Can
could
you
they
imagine
want
living
from
back then?
us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them
Yeah,
think
girl.
twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Oh! Sorry, I'm hungry. I want to start lunch since I have seen this before.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Bro Hans out here. Yeah, how did you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission.
Yeah, we do.
And
We have time
cannot
for
afford
storytelling,
to
bro.
stay any longer. We have to get to Trotsky
Enjoying
as soon as
it.
we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
This lady's so
Jenna,
sweet.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade.
Fair.
We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will
Weak
help when
savior
you're in danger,
schnapps.
or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and
A
it'll
free
save
save.
you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Thank you.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
You received
This'll
a
come in
recipe for
handy.
savior
No
schnapps.
doubt.
Oh.
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Recipe for savior schnapps. Do you want to see it in the recipe book? Yes. Oh. Ingredients. Wine saves the game, and if good quality, boost strength, vitality, and agility. I need wine, nettle, and belladonna, wherever that is. Add the nettle to the cauldron. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. Add the belladonna to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Finally, pour. Cool. 2 of 24 recipes.
Almost
Sorry
hungry
for
as a
coming late,
wolf.
Ma.
Bro, do
We
you
got
not
held up
eat?
in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and
What are you doing?
ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own.
What was wrong with me? I'm hungry, so I should eat food. Might as well have a little, apple. How do I know if I'm full? Eat 3 apples. Does that fix my hunger?
If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk, not like me.
she's
But you know how it
she's
is.
feisty.
The less fuss going on around here,
Can
the
I?
better
Are we
for
allowed to
us.
have bacon?
And if anything
Did
does
we
happen,
cook that bacon?
We've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True.
Are we allowed to eat this? Nourishment 21. Am I still hungry? Your stamina is decreased. Eventually you'll start losing health. Well, how do I fix that? What happens if I eat the bacon? Does that get rid of my hunger?
That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful.
I think it did, actually. Oh, P, right? P and buffs? Yeah, I got rid of it. What are we supposed to be doing here?
But there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavle.
Talk to Capon about leaving for Trotsky. Oh, that's right. His name's Hans Capon.
I'd do without you.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Who's Toth?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know.
That was that guy that we
I
stared
have a
at.
hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far
I think
away.
Toth's the guy who stole my dad's sword.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I
There's
saw
too
him,
many
the
names.
bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
I'm assuming it's from the dead guy,
How'd you
right?
get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Right, this is a long cutscene, but it's good. I think this is the end of the tutorial. I think. This is it's so good, guys. The music, enjoy it. Also, longest tutorial ever, am I right?
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell. Some wine!
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking
Can you imagine getting crap and yeah, all over your face?
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
No,
Yes,
we're them.
They ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Okay, the real game's about to begin. I need to get to a point to save, though. I need to stop the stream so I can... it's already too long.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Can you imagine calling people wenches in this day and age?
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet.
Someone's a Karen to you.
Beer,
You'd be like, look here, wench.
Unless you want to
I don't got time for your attitude today.
You're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Or what was that one thing the guy insulted? You son of a whore.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
All right, tell me you autosave.
Fuck was all that at the gate?
Discover tavern.
You try to
You
talk to
learn
them, get
greeting.
shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
Trostwicks. Oh, I'm in Trostwicks.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Can I not? I can't save and quit. Shoot. So I can't save within dialogue. You can save the game, but you can save your schnapp sleeping to bed you own or arriving at important moments in the story. Okay. How do we get out of this? Yeah, first we have to wash and change.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape.
Yep.
Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor?
Chat,
Before we
I
get
might
ourselves
have to
sorted out,
save
Sigismund
scum.
will be sitting on
I
the
did
throne
hear
in
from a
Prague.
video.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
Again, it was only one video.
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you?
And apparently
You can't
some of
go
your decisions
crawling
will
back like this. We'd be a
destroy the game.
laughingstock.
You can't progress further. I don't know. I might have to backtrack if I make a wrong decision. I'm sorry, what did we miss? We can't go back, we'd be a laughing stock. He said something to me. I forgot it. What a shame.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow,
right.
and everything will be fine again.
I'm here for you, bro.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
Aw.
I'll tell you 4 reasons why.
Aw.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I mean, he is kind of to blame, but how are we to know? See, in real life, you don't have these moments to think about things. You know?
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high.
Heck yeah.
I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Fortune favors the bold.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
When you've finished, report for work.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm almost to the point where I don't know what happens afterwards. I do really want to save it, though.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench.
Put a pear on that.
What I tell ya?
Get him, girl. Can you imagine if we just lived like that nowadays? Though some places we do. Just cat call a girl out. She
I'd be
just
with you.
turns on you and
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
oh shoot! I'm timed.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good to
Game saved. Didn't it say game saved?
What was that?
That is wound.
All right, we can save and quit. I'm gonna end it there. I'll be back on later this afternoon, probably in like an hour or half an hour. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna try posting these on YouTube, see what happens. So until next time, we'll start with chapter 1 on our adventure, because after this the world becomes open. So I don't know what Henry's gonna get up to. I don't know what I'm gonna get up to, but we'll just have to see. Until next time.